Hey, thanks for tuning in to this week's Monday Motivation. My name is Tony Ruiz. I'm the founder and host of the Productive Agent podcast and Facebook group. The purpose of our Monday Motivations is to give you a quick message to make you think and get you motivated and inspired to start your week. Today's Monday Motivation, I can't speak today. Today's Monday Motivation is entitled Level Up. A little bit too much coffee, gotten too excited. So Level Up came to me yesterday. I was kind of thinking as I was coming out of church and having some lunch, and I got a new video game. And I've mentioned it before, but sometimes in my downtime, I really enjoy playing different video games. I've been a fan for a very long time. I'm an Xbox guy, so sorry, PlayStation guys or PC guys. But anyways, something that I really enjoy is leveling up my character when I'm playing a game. So whether that be NBA 2K that I like to play and I level up my team and get better players, or if I'm playing a baseball game, same thing. And sometimes I'll play like Assassin's Creed or different games like that to where you have a character that you're building up over time. And something that I find really rewarding is grinding out to level up your player, all right, and make them stronger and make them faster and all these types of things. It's just kind of a cool concept, and it keeps me entertained. So I was thinking about that and how that relates to, our personal life of leveling up on different levels. I remember recently listening to Andy Frisella, and he talks about every skill that you possess, you can either learn and can be developed. All right. So it's, we're born with some gifts. All right. But pretty much if you're lacking one area, you can learn that skill and you can develop it and get better at those things if you put the time and grind in. All right. So something that I noticed also recently for myself is my fitness has improved quite a bit. I played some pickup basketball with some friends this weekend and noticed that my cardio, my heart rate was in a way better place than it was, say, at the beginning of the year. I've also noticed that I've been going to the gym consistently and lifting, and I'm lifting heavier weights, not getting as tired. I'm able to level up the weights that I'm working on, and my cardio's gotten a lot better. I've only missed 5 days out of the whole year. I work out every single day and go to F45 and lift and do hybrid workouts and cardio workouts. So it's really benefiting me, and I'm definitely leveling up in that aspect of my life. So I want you to think about, what skills do you possess currently? What are you good at? What would you like to be better at? What are your skills? And write them down. And I'm going to go over a few here in a second to get you thinking. And then I want you to think about what can you level up? So whatever that skill is, where's it at currently? Are you happy with where you're at on that particular skill? Would you like to level up, go from an 80 to an 85, an 85 to a 90? We'll talk about that in a second as well. But here's kind of a list of skills that I threw together to kind of get your mind going. What does your health skill look like right now? Are you drinking enough water? Are you eating the right things? Are you choosing a healthy lifestyle? What does your fitness look like? Are you working out? Are you moving? Are you being active? What is your mindset? If you were to give yourself a grade on that, your mindset skill, is that good or could it be improved upon? How about reading? Do you like to read? Are you a reader? Do you listen to podcasts? Whatever it is, taking in information and processing that. Relationships. Can you have a better relationship with your son or daughter? Can you have a better relationship with your husband or wife? Can you have better relationships with your friends? All right. Can you level up in that area? Another one to think about is productivity. Are you a high producing agent, high producing person in general, whatever it is that you do? Or do you get distracted? Are you being as productive as you should be or want to be? How about your communication skills? Is that lacking? Is it good? Could you level up? And one of the cool things is like 2K, you can build your character up, and the goal is to get to a 99 overall, right? So you're maxing out everything. So kind of relating that and going, well, I constantly want to improve myself and level up. Another one to think about is, what are your social skills like? What are your networking skills like? What is your money management skill like? All right. So those are just kind of give you an introduction to get your brain thinking. We could sit here and talk more and more and more about the different skills that we possess. So I want you to take a minute to think about that, jot them down, and understand these are all things that you control and you need to choose to develop them or not. All right. But if we're not growing, we're dying. So I try to make sure that we're trying to level up these things as much as possible. So ask yourself, here's my skills that I wrote down. Maybe it's 5, maybe it's 10, whatever it is. Now give yourself a rating for each one of those skills from a scale of 1 to 100. So let's just say I like to relate it to, grades in school. So are you an 80? Are you like barely getting by at a B, right? Are you at 85, maybe 88, maybe a B plus? Are you in the 90s? All right. What scale, what grade would you give yourself on each one of those? And then that kind of shows you how you feel in the reflection of yourself and your skills and what you might want to develop. What are you going to do to improve those skills? Maybe you're not a big reader. Maybe you don't like to read. Find a book that you enjoy, all right, and then dig into it and only read like 5 pages and then put it away. And then the next day, read 5 pages. And sooner or later, you're going to go, you know what? I want to read 10 pages. So leveling up and finding progress as you go. What skills should you add? Maybe you write out a list of skills and you go, you know what? I should probably add this skill that I don't even have in my possession right now. And then once you add that, how do you continue to develop that? So those are some thoughts that I wanted to share with you. How are you going to level up? Leave us a comment, leave us a message. I'd love to hear from you. So that's this week's Monday Motivation. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, share it with a friend, share it with a family member that could use this message as well. Leave us a review, give us a rating. That really helps us grow as well. If you're in the real estate business or thinking about getting in the real estate business, I would encourage you to join our Facebook group called The Productive Agent. And you could follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Of course, all of the links are in the show notes. I thank you for joining us today. Now let's get out there and go produce.